Hello, it's Mike Less coming to you from Darke County, Ohio, and the fields in this video are just south and some west of Greenville, Ohio, which Greenville is the county seat of Darke County, and that is the #1 corn and soybean growing county in the state of Ohio, in case you didn't know that interesting fact. Anyways, I am in this video running a John Deere 9410R tractor that belongs to a local farmer neighbor that I help on weekends and in my spare time. And this John Deere 9410R tractor is pulling a sunflower 5035 field cultivator with a J&M TF212 soil conditioner, which is just made up in Fort Recovery, Ohio, not too far from here, about 35 miles north of Greenville, I would say. And I'm working ground in here. I'm doing a little multitasking, driving the tractor and setting up my tripod and my drone and trying to get some video. I didn't have anybody to shoot video or run the tractor, so I had to multitask a little bit here. Also had the GoPro strap mounted to my head as I was driving the tractor, give you a few shots that way. And moving on to the next field here, and worked up some ground getting ready to plant corn. This video was shot about the end of April here. We had 2 real nice weeks here this spring then before all the rains come. A lot of guys got their corn planted and soybeans, and we got about 8 inches of rain after that, and there was some replanting and such after that, and guys were able to finish up around Memorial Day and to the first week of June. Ohio is primarily corn and soybean country. A little bit of wheat grown in. Of course, there's pockets with some vegetables too, but mostly you're going to see corn and soybeans as you drive across Ohio, and that is rotated every other year. So what I mean by rotating crops, one year the field will be corn, next year it'll be soybeans, then back to corn. So pretty common after the soybeans come off in the fall of the year. That soybean stubble, a lot of guys will just leave it set till next spring. Some guys will go in and chisel plow or disc rip it, but come back in the spring then with a field cultivator or some type of soil finisher and work the ground, let it warm, the sun will hit it, warm it up, break that crust that was built up over the winter, and plant corn into that. A lot of friends and people that comment because I'm running a John Deere tractor here occasionally on the weekends or something, and ask me, are you still working for Versatile? What's going on? Why are you running that John Deere? But anyways, you know, I just like to run tractors. You put me in anything, I'm going to be happy if I'm out in the field working ground. So this neighbor that I help just happens to have this John Deere, so don't matter to me. And besides that, it's good to run this other stuff and see what all the hype is. And there's nothing wrong with this tractor. This is a pretty nice tractor here, 400 horsepower tractor, and this one has a synchro transmission in it, but Green Star auto steer and everything. But nice tractor to run. I got some videos on here where I was running this same tractor pulling a grain cart for corn harvest. But again, nothing wrong with this tractor. It was very nice, very comfortable to operate. And here's a shot for you coming up here where also in this video is John Deere 7830 pulling a 16-row planter, and here it comes down the road. We're going to meet on this narrow road, so I thought it was easier to get the big tractor and the tillage equipment over in the ditch versus the corn planter here. Let the corn planter get most of the blacktop here, but it looks like we kind of split it. This was a good spot for that. So have some corn planter footage coming up here pretty soon, and I'm moving on to work another field. Usually stay a field or two ahead of the corn planter if you can, and that's what I'm doing here, heading off to the next field. So here's some bonus footage for you, deer sighting. I was working ground here and seen these 3 does crossing the field. I had just worked this field, and then my wife brought me lunch. We were sitting in her truck and seen these 3 deer jump the fence and head the other way, and got back to work here, and then they come back. And I did find a deer antler in that field also, just one side of it. I couldn't find the other half, but 4 points on that side, so better to find it instead of running it through a tractor tire. So rest of the video here, we'll have the John Deere 7830 pulling the 1770 planter, 16 row planter, planting corn. Hope everyone enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching, and stay tuned for many more farming videos in the near future.